I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in your eyes. Well, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect.
Good job.
Everyone, please rise.
It's just the little things that tell you that you are right where you should be. And whether we're in love or out of it, there's something deep inside my heart that tells me I'm sure it's you. I'm sure it's you. No one could ever change me or convince me otherwise. My heart belongs to you. I know I'll make it through. I'm sure it's you. If we could do everything over, I wouldn't try to change a thing. 'Cause every year just makes us stronger. I'm glad we took the time to wait for God's sign. I'm sure it's you. I'm sure it's you. No one could ever change my mind or convince me otherwise. My heart belongs to you. I know I'll make it through. I'm sure it's you. Today I'm standing here without anything.
Do you support Rhoena's union to Phil?
Yes, I do.
Look at your bride. Give her a hug. Everyone, please be seated. Good evening, everyone. Who's ready to see these two get married? An event nearly 6 years in the making. Welcome. We're gathered together on this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Rhoena and Philip. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists. This ceremony is a public affirmation of that bond, and on their behalf, welcome and thank you for being here at this celebration of their love for one another. The fact that you're here together is a testament to the amazing amount of love and support that they have. Today is the happiest of days. It's no accident that each of you are here today, and each of you were invited to be here because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Rhoena and Philip. They're very thankful to everyone on both sides of the family for being supportive in their 6-year relationship and are here to witness their exchanging of wedding vows. Each one of you has been significant in their lives, and they look forward to your love and support in the future as they begin life as a married couple. This ceremony is not only a tribute to their most unique love story and a promise of a beautiful future ahead, but also to Philip's mother, Betty Camille, whom he greatly loved, whose gifts of love and kindness over the years will always be cherished and remembered. She could not be present to witness this union, but she is with this couple in heart and mind and spirit, and whom we are certain also celebrate with them, even though she's not here physically. She is part of the foundation that makes Phil the person he is today, and I know these two feel her love and support. Rhoena and Philip have asked me to publicly express their appreciation to their parents for giving their blessing for this marriage, where they learned many things, whose gifts of guidance, nurturing, love, and support is an essential part of who they are. Thank you for being their first teachers of the powers and possibilities of love. And thank you to your grandparents who have taught them. It's from you that they learned the true meaning of love, friendship, and family. And I think all the parents deserve a round of applause. They've done a great job. Shout out to the parents. Now we'd like to ask God for continued blessings upon this union. Everyone, please bow your heads. Father God, we ask that Rhoena and Philip remember the strong love that they share, to work that love into practical things so that nothing can divide them. May their love always inspire them to be kind in their words, be considerate of the other's feelings, and be concerned for the other's needs and wishes. May their life together be blessed with prosperity and good health. May Rhoena and Philip always share open and honest communication between each other. May they respect each other's individual talents and gifts, and give full support to each other's professional and personal pursuits. May they cherish the home and family they will create together. We ask that all their years to come be filled with moments to celebrate and renew their love. May their love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect, and devotion for one another. May they increase their faith in you, God, and their trust in each other. And may their marriage be blessed with peace and happiness forevermore. Amen.
Amen.
God has and always will be the ultimate matchmaker, and he is the greatest author of this love story today. Family and friends, let me tell you a little bit about this couple's love story today, because without it, we wouldn't be standing here. The story of Rhoena and Philip is one of love, of friendship, fun, deep commitment, and ever-evolving support. It began in 2013, where they met each other at work. Their first date was an all-day event. They met in the city for lunch, saw a Kevin Hart movie. They chatted as they walked around Koreatown, and then it got so late that they had dinner as well. This was the first time they hung out outside of work without their coworkers, but since they developed a friendship, they had a great time. After a few dates, they had their first kiss. They went to dinner and walked to a park nearby. And Philip must have some skills, because this was literally a life-changing kiss. Rhoena hadn't looked at him like that before, but there were immediate sparks, and it made her realize he can be more than just friends. They continued dating, and she was slow to commit, but Philip was ready to lock it down. Because they were coworkers, they kept their relationship very private, but all the while it flourished. Over the years, they shared many life experiences. Their circles of friends grew and strengthened. They learned to love deeply and unconditionally. They traveled more, changed jobs and homes, met each other's families, who both love and support these two. Luckily, Rhoena got to meet Phil's mother before she passed away in July 2021. That made it much more of a powerful meeting. She approved and realized they were so much alike. Afterwards, they discovered a reassuring strength in one another's arms. They found in each other a safe haven, a home and a partner to go through the ups and downs of life with. From the realization that they had found in each other someone with common views and beliefs, and a common dream for life equality, partnership, respect, and passion, their relationship naturally took shape. They have been there for each other for the usual day-to-day challenges and laughs. They've hyped each other up and celebrated each other's proud moments and accomplishments. Their bond and connection was undeniable. They really just understood and supported each other on a very fundamental level. Speaking to this couple, I've learned that these two are soulmates. They balance each other out and really cherish each other's presence in their life. Philip knew she was the one after just 5 dates, but she wasn't as sure in the beginning. Philip had been planning the proposal for a while. It occurred on December 26, 2021. Rhoena loves Christmas. It's her favorite holiday. However, this Christmas felt different because it was the first Christmas that in all their relationship, Phil's mom wasn't around. In an effort to make Phil feel better, Rhoena proposed having a full month of cheesy touristy Christmas activities in New York. They went to their favorite restaurants since they share a love of Marvel. They watched Spider-Man in the theater. They made hot chocolate bombs and went to Diker Heights. They were nearing the end of the month, and Phil insisted she take off that last week of December. He planned a week of events during the last week of Christmas up to New Year's for them to do touristy things around the city. This made her very suspicious. She bought 7 dresses in case he proposed.
Every day of the week.
So she looked good every day of the week.
She did.
He planned a week of events during the week of Christmas up to New Year's for them to do touristy things, and on the last day, on the 26th, Phil had planned an early morning carriage ride in Central Park to end with the proposal at Bethesda Terrace. Days leading up before the proposal, Phil's aunt called while she was over at his place, and she was on the speaker. She asked when Phil was going to propose to her. Rhoena saw Phil's face drop, and he told her that she was sitting right next to him. Cut to the proposal at Bethesda Terrace. He got down on one knee, and she said yes. It was a magical and memorable day. Rhoena and Philip have chosen to live in love and not in isolation. Their love is a source of strength with which they may nourish not only each other, but also the world around them. And in turn, we, their community of friends and family, have a responsibility to this couple. By our steadfast care, respect, and love, we can support their marriage and the new family they are creating today. It is our hope that your fulfillment in enjoying each other will increase with each passing year. On this day, we offer gratitude for the blessings that have been bestowed upon Rhoena and Philip. We are all glad that you have found each other. There are no limits that love cannot surpass, and we see that here today. Remember that marriage is a commitment in life, where two people can find and bring out the very best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A physical and emotional joining that has the promise of a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. Husband and wife are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. While the commitment begins with the two of you, its effect radiates outwards. It touches your family and friends and ultimately all of society. When this commitment is seriously made and continuously fulfilled, it leads to the richest and most rewarding of human relationships. Your relationship will take more than love. It will take trust to know in your hearts that you only want the best for each other, dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow even when it is difficult to do so, and faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. You know, you don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. Today, these two are making a public commitment of private declarations they have already made to one another. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. What I wish for you two on your wedding day is that your lifetime together as a team is one of complete contentment, full of those moments that you wish would never end, and that you continue to make one another smile and laugh as you make each of us do. Seeing that no moment is without meaning, we ask that you take this marriage as the beginning of your lives together. Today signifies the creation of a new home and a new family for you both. May you be fulfilled by each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed by the promises you're about to make and the life together you'll create. May the promises you make to one another today be lived out to the end of your lives. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all begins. Before we begin, we ask that every witness here today close their eyes for just a moment. Imagine your best memory of Philip and Rhoena. To surround this couple with love and support, we ask that you offer this memory to the heavens with sentiments for a beautiful beginning to this special chapter of theirs. Please take just a moment. Do these two have your blessing? In a few moments, we'll join Rhoena and Philip together as one. Their union will produce an abundance of love and growth, which overflowing from their marriage will extend out to their families both near and far. We have 3 candles here at the altar. The 2 candles on either side represent the blessing of this marriage by each family. The unity candle in the center represents the merging of both families together as one, strong, supportive, and enduring. Let's come around the table. As representatives of Philip's family, we have Philip's father, Jean-Louis Camille, and grandparents Roland and Marie St. Victor coming forward to light their candle. Please come forward at this time. Okay, you can all hold it together. Dip it in. Yes. Hold it together.
Hold it together. Hold it together with them.
Hold it together. Hold it. Or not.
Hold it together.
Okay. And you can put it down. Okay, you can put it down.
I'll put it down.
Yes. Okay, now give them a hug.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
As representatives of Rhoena's family, we have Rhoena's father, Bernadelle Desir, and mother, Eloise Desir, coming forward to light their candle. You can hold it together, the candle together and light it. Together. Or not. Give them a hug. You gotta act like you love each other. Come on now. Okay. Now, as a testament to their faith and commitment to their families and to each other, Rhoena and Philip will take their respective candles. As they join the 2 flames together over the unity candle, a new flame will be born. This new flame symbolizes the beginning of their own family and bids honor and respect to the families that have brought them here today. All right, please step forward. Gotta make sure she looks good for photos. She has some great bridesmaids over here. Yeah. On duty, okay. All right, here we go, guys. I want you to pause and take a breath Focus on being present in the moment. Look into each other's eyes, squeeze each other's hands. Try to write this moment into your heart so you can look back on it always. Philip Marshall Camille, do you, along with your family and friends as your witnesses, present yourself willingly and of your own accord to be joined together in marriage?
I do.
Will you promise to care for Rhoena in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together?
I do.
Will you honor and respect Rhoena?
I will.
Will you share each other's laughter and joy and look for the brightness and fun in life and the positive in each other?
I will.
Is it your intention to bring peace and harmony into your everyday ways of communicating?
It is.
And when you falter, will you have the courage and commitment to remember these promises and take a step back towards one another with an open heart?
I will.
Are you willing now and always to make this commitment to Rhoena?
I am.
Rhoena Benz Vanessa Desir, do you, along with your family and friends as your witnesses, present yourself willingly and of your own accord to be joined together in marriage?
I do.
Will you promise to care for Philip in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together?
I will.
Will you honor and respect Philip?
I will.
Will you share each other's laughter and joy and look for the brightness and fun in life and the positive in each other?
I will.
Will you be present in the difficult and challenging times so that you may grow strong in this union?
I will.
Is it your intention to bring peace and harmony into your everyday ways of communicating?
Yes.
And when you falter, will you have the courage and commitment to remember these promises and take a step back towards one another with an open heart?
I will.
Are you willing now and always to make this commitment to Philip?
I am.
So without further ado, to make this magical moment legal, let's move on to witness some vows. I understand you have prepared something to share with Rhoena. You may go first.
Thank you. I remember the first moment I realized I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. After our first few dates, you wanted to slow down, and after hearing that, I felt a sense of dread I had never before. I knew something was different with our relationship, and I did not want it to end. I wanted you to see it too, so I persisted in the hopes that in time you would as well. And so here we are. What started off as a simple friendship between coworkers grew and thrived into the love we share today. I will say that ever since those early moments, you have shown me so many times that my persistence was not just because of my stubborn nature. There's truly something special between us. When it comes to love and loss, you get to see, to a heightened degree, not only a person's weaknesses, but also their strengths. Whether it be a loss of stability in work or losses within a family, you showed me you are every bit of the caring, compassionate, and determined woman you were when we first met. With that said, Rhoena, my best friend, I vow to always lend an ear to listen to your hopes and your dreams, frustrations and challenges, and to the brief, beautiful moments I get to hear you sing. I vow to always be by your side. I'm so excited for the journey that lies ahead for us. I vow to support, respect, and protect you. Today, two worlds become one. I am so grateful every day that my world was the one you chose to join yours with.
Woo!
My dear Phil, I never thought I would find love at my first job out of undergrad. When we first met, you were so smiley that I thought to myself, he must really love his job. It wasn't until a year later I learned that that smile was not because you were happy to be at work. You were just happy to be around me. We became fast friends because of our shared love of Walking Dead and growing up with Haitian parents. I didn't know you had a crush on me, but I did hear from our office friends, you know Phil likes you, right? I would respond, no, Phil doesn't like me, we're just great friends. When you initially asked me out on a date, I was so shocked. that I said no. I am so grateful to my friend who set me straight and told me, why not go out with Phil? He's sweet, plus you get a free meal. So I went back to you, and you graciously offered to take me out again, and this time I said yes. As we went on more dates, I saw a man who valued me and considered me an equal. It was only a matter of time before I started developing feelings for you too. I tried hard to fight it because I was scared. This was just too good to be true. I thought to myself, do I really deserve such a caring and loving man? A man who is emotionally intelligent, expresses his feelings, and tends to my needs. As I navigated my fears of falling in love with you, the gentleman that you are, you allowed me the space I needed to see that we truly did belong together. You are the most genuine person I know. You may appear quiet, but you are a leader, not only at work, but also in your family and in our relationship as well. Your actions always show me how much you love me because no matter what is going on in your life, you make me a priority. So today as your wife, I vow to comfort you when you feel sorrow and encourage you when you doubt yourself. Together, we are now family, and I promise to create a home that you will never want to leave. I promise to always support you and respect you and make you feel loved and wanted, because today, you become the most important person in my life. I will always believe in you, in our love, and your ability to care for me as a husband. I promise to accept you as you are, which means watching every single Marvel TV show, movie, and YouTube video. I will foster an environment where you feel comfortable to share any and everything with me, no matter how embarrassing it is. I will no longer be fearful of being in love. Today I give myself to you fully, because I am sure you are the one. I will never forget that we were friends first, and that friendship will be what keeps us together through the good and the bad. And lastly, I promise to guard your heart, because with me, you're safe to be vulnerable. You will never have to pretend to be strong, tough, or hold back tears. You will never have to face challenges on your own, because together, we will overcome any and every obstacle. I cannot believe I get to spend my life with you, my best friend, my biggest champion, and my heart. No matter where you are, there will always be a me and you, because I love you, and I will love you in every universe.
That was great. Philip, please repeat after me. I, Philip,
I, Philip,
take you, Rhoena, my ingenue,
take you, Rhoena, my ingenue,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
I swear to you
I swear to you
that I will dedicate my life from this day forward
that I will dedicate my life from this day forward
to fill our days with beauty and laughter.
to fill our days with beauty and laughter.
I will celebrate your spirit and all of your accomplishments,
I will celebrate your spirit and all of your accomplishments,
work to inspire you,
work to inspire you,
and be here to remind you of your beauty and strength.
and be here to remind you of your beauty and strength.
I take you today as my partner,
I take you today as my partner,
my confidant,
my confidant,
my other half,
my other half,
and I will love you for the rest of my life.
and I will love you for the rest of my life.
Brad, please repeat after me. Irina,
Irina,
take thee, Philip, aka T'Challa,
take me, Philip, aka T'Challa,
they love Marvel, y'all, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I promise you that though the world may change,
I promise you that though the world may change,
and though we may change with it,
and though we may change with it,
I will always love you,
I will always love you,
always treasure you,
always treasure you,
and will share all that I am with you.
and will share all that I am with you.
I promise to never take you for granted,
I promise to never take you for granted,
and to always give thanks for your presence in my life.
and to always give thanks for your presence in my life.
This commitment is made in love,
This commitment is made in love,
kept in faith,
kept in faith,
lived in hope,
lived in hope,
and made new every day of our lives.
and made new every day of our lives.
I love you 3000.
I love you 3000.
Having this love in your hearts, you've chosen to seal your vows by exchanging rings. Now there are 3 rings of marriage: the wedding ring, the engagement ring, and the suffering.
Oh no.
We hope the latter can be held to a minimum. From the earliest times, the circle has been a sign of completeness. The rings that you have chosen to wear have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for one another. They are a symbol of the words that you speak today. May these rings be from this day forward your most treasured adornment. May the love they symbolize be your most precious possession. John, please come forward with the rings.
Thank you, my brother.
Philip, take this ring, place it on Rhoena's finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and faithfulness to you.
and faithfulness to you.
Rhoena, take this ring, place it on Philip's finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and faithfulness to you.
and faithfulness to you.
Your relationship will take more than love. It will take trust to know in your hearts that you only want the best for each other. Dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow even when it is difficult to do so. And faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. Rhoena and Philip, from this moment forward, you will never be alone. You'll carry with you the love of another person, giving you a completeness and renewed lightness. May your life together be immersed in love and excitement. May you strive to enrich each other in every possible way, and may you work to bring the peace you find to this world. Having pledged your fidelity to one another, to love, honor, and cherish one another in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of New York, it is now my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You two are now spiritually and lawfully united. May your first act as a couple be one of love. Philip, you may kiss your bride. Rhoena and Philip, may you enjoy a lifetime of sunrises and sunsets together. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be the first to introduce you to, as newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Camille.
They got you, okay?
I
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get the show on the road. We are ready. Are you ready to meet the bridal party? Almost lost you. I almost lost you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we have a group of wonderful people hand-selected by the bride and groom ready to come in. How are you going to cheer for them when they come in? Why don't we start off with the father of the groom, hands together for Jean-Louis Camille.
One way.
Way! Next, we have the parents of the bride, hands together for Bernadelle and Elou Désir. And now for the two flower men. That's right, the two flower men, ladies and gentlemen. Hands together for Matthew Saint-Victor and Caleb Elijah.
My name, calling all night. I can pull the hoop while I'm being polite.
Come on, fellas.
Darling, calling all night. I can be a bull while I'm being polite. On me, on my.
Oh, these guys are ready to party. I can see it already.
On me, on my. Why can every woman end up being my wife?
Now for the first two of the bridal party, hands together for these two looking amazing tonight. We have Shirley Volsimus Kimo and also Chris Green.
You go power for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh, cause I did win by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, it's out, though. I'm a mind that's you the dark, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh.
Nice entrance. Next couple, we got Sandra Camille along with Devin Wright.
Yeah, you gotta move. Anything you do will be held against you. You have to move. Start off, make room. Still be coming through. Big boss on the move, yeah.
These keep getting better and better. Ladies and gentlemen, couple, hands together for Farah Jean-Louis and Stanley Desir.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yup.
Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team.
All right, these next two are awesome. Please give some love to Vieira Vargas and Luther Masanto.
I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day.
Okay, Vieira.
In my life, and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go.
Well done. Check out these next two right here. This is the maid of honor and the groomsmen. Hands together for Tanisha Brathwaite and Daquan Mickens.
You don't understand me, I say yeah.
Estamos rompiendo la discoteca. La fiesta no para, fiesta no para, fiesta no para.
I feel like this couple just had about 3 Red Bulls before they came in here. Love the entrance, love the entrance. All right, we got 2 more to go right here, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna like these 2. We got Yandelela Cuffy and John Riggins Jr.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this and born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, was Yoshi, one new weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate, then off your head. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is today's date? Nobody knows. Unbelievable. How do you spend the whole day and not know the date? Ladies and gentlemen, what's today's date? This will be a day you will never forget, I can assure you. Please help me welcome these 2. The reason all of us are here tonight in celebration of love and unity. Please help me welcome the new Mr. Philip Camille and Mrs. Rhoena Camille.
Don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch on my lawn.
Yes! Come on! Come on!
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk with you.
You know you love this track.
That's what you do. That's what you do. No, I'm living on praise. Blaming on my confidence. Blaming on your measurements. Shut shit down on tonight. That's right. Hey, I hit you with finesse. It don't make no sense. I hit tripping with finesse. You know it, you know. I hit tripping with finesse. It don't make no sense. I hit tripping with finesse. You know it, you know it. Fellas, grab your ladies if your lady fine. Tell her she the one, she the one for life. Ladies, grab your fellas, and let's do this right. If you don't like me and mine, that's right.
Bottom MJ moonwalking on the bitch, moonwalking through your clique. I'm moonwalking in the 6, 50 moonbox in this bitch. Bottom MJ moonwalking on the bitch, moonwalking through your clique. I'm moonwalking in the 6, 50 with the kick.
Girl, you know we got it going.
Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. But it feels so good to be us. Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. But it feels so good to be us. Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. What an entrance by the bride and groom tonight. Now
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, 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 darling.
IT! Are you ready? Yeah. Ready, ready. Wanna take your love. Not to joke you back. Are you ready? Yeah. Ready, ready. Wanna take your love. Not to joke you back. No papa. Merci Canada, Pangaz. San Quevelar. Haïti, Pangaz. San Quevelar. Ou fè mal, sem fanatik yo. Ou fè mal, que sa yo di. Na mouri pou Karimi. Mais com som, gente. San Queverar. Haïti, Pangaz. San Queverar. Canada, Pangaz. San Queverar. Ou fè mal, sem fanatik yo. Ou fè mal, que sa yo di. Na mouri pou Karimi.
Wow! Well. Incredible dance by the bride and groom. Incredible dance.
Look into my eyes, you will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth trying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you.
Normalement pour mettre au campé, pas de nuit pour me rester marcher. Aïe, depuis votre plein, on retire tout l'amour nous en bébé. On retire
pas de nuit pour marcher toute nuit, baby. Pour couvrir, pas de problème pour me souffrir. On ready pour l'amour, oh baby. On ready, oh baby. Les moments sexualisés, pour mettre moi avec moi bien ou pas, la monde triompher. Pour mettre moi avec moi bien, les moments sexualisés, pour mettre moi avec moi bien ou pas, la monde triompher.
Round of applause, round of applause. S'il vous plaît, on bat bravo, bat bravo, bat bravo.
And continue to be the incredible couple that I know you will be, and you have a very bright and incredibly beautiful future ahead of you. Before I go, I will say one more thing. Rhoena has always, I've looked at her as a little sister in so many ways, because I've always felt like I have to watch and protect her and make sure that nobody at work was messing with her and that she was loved and supported. And now I've seen her grow into this amazing woman who is now doing that for me in so many ways, and I cannot thank you enough. And I love you both dearly. So. Cheers to the bride and the groom.
So I've known Rhoena for the last 14 years. We met during orientation of our first year at Boston College. And as many of you might know, college itself is a daunting experience with everything being new. And in a way, you know, during orientation, you're auditioning for friends. And fortunately for us, we just had a lot of commonalities. We both bonded over being children of Caribbean immigrants. We both were pursuing degrees in science, and we just enjoy music and having fun. And through my time at BC was short-lived. I really did enjoy memorable moments, such as when you would go dancing behind me to Beyonce when we were supposed to be studying for exams, or we would go to Roadies late at night because we wanted to eat nachos. It's just one of the things that I first learned about you was that you're just open to trying new things and you care about experiences and quality time with people. You are just a loyal and genuine person, and you take the time to meet people where they are. You're extremely supportive no matter what friends or family, anyone does. And honestly, that's something that as we grew into our adulthood and we had ups and downs in our careers and in our lives, it was something that I enjoy that support, but I hope I was just as supportive back to you. So some summers ago, Rhoena came to visit me in Boston, and we were just, there she goes. Okay, so she first mentioned Phil. And so I asked her about him, and she's like, oh, we met at work. And, like, what else do you got? She goes, oh, well, he's taller than me, but not too tall. Okay. And then she ends up saying, her final comment was, oh, he's so sweet. And then she did a little head tilt, and I was like, oh, okay. This could be going somewhere. So the way she just described him is that at his core, he's just an incredibly genuine and caring person who's very empathetic and loving, and was such a supportive partner. But the funny thing is that we were just walking around in Somerville. We saw a comic book store. She said, Phil loves comics. He loves superheroes. We go in, she buys a bunch of different comics, like a bundle of them. She had no clue, like, what it was. So later I asked, oh, like, how did he feel about it? She was like, he was like, it was okay. But honestly, the fact that even though it wasn't something you really liked, you were grateful for her thoughtfulness, that you saw her and she knew your interests and she was willing to learn more about you as a person. And I feel like that's when you guys continue to, like, grow your friendship and learn more about each other. So every time, Rhoena, when you mention Phil, your eyes kind of light up, you radiate with joy. And the love and respect that the both of you clearly have for each other that was built on your friendship, it's admirable, and it truly shows that you two are meant to be together. And so I just want to say, if everyone could raise their glasses for a toast. Congratulations to the beautiful couple on finding love and everlasting friendship in one another. Cheers.
This is a great privilege for me. Watching their love blossom has been an amazing experience for me in my life. So before I dive into watching how their beautiful love story developed, I just have to say how me and my brother Phil grew up together. So we met in Prep 9, an academic enrichment program. There's some people at Prep 9 at night. Phil and I went to Taft School together. It was a boarding school. We were roommates our sophomore and senior years. There's some Tafties in here as well. We played on the football, the wrestling, the track teams together. And ever since then, our brotherhood has been growing. So we have many adventures together in life. Many of them, maybe we can speak about that later at the bar, but maybe not. Some adventures I will never speak about. But one adventure that I will speak about was watching their love story develop. So let's get into that story right there. So it was one day, I was studying. It was a long week. It was in New York City, and I was up in the Bronx. I was like, all right, something has to be happening tonight. We have to make it go down because I'm stressed out. So Phil hits me up. He's like, listen, come down to Calico Jack's. That was our spot. It was a happy hour. Y'all already know about Calico. If y'all know, it don't exist anymore. So if you miss out on experience, I apologize. It was a great happy hour spot. So I show up there. I'm ready to go. Got off the subway next to Grand Central Terminal. I remember walking into the bar. So it was like this. I walked in. I see my brother Phil at the bar. He's chilling with his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. I see some unfamiliar faces, but I knew it was going to be a great time either way. So I walk in there, and then I see Phil. I'm kind of at a distance. He didn't see me come in yet. He didn't see me come in. I'm walking in. I look around, and I see Phil talking to his colleague. This was different. Phil looked happy. I knew it was a happy hour, but he looked really happy. You know what I'm saying? So he goes, he's looking at his colleague. They're like smiling. He's laughing a lot. I'm like, wow, Phil's a happy man, but this is different. This is different right here. So, they're talking. He introduces me. He's like, oh, this is my coworker. She introduced herself. She said, her name is Rhoena. I was like, oh, wow. So, we continued the night, had some great drinks. It was going well. All of a sudden, Phil disappears into the bar crowd. I was like, all right, I don't know what's happening, but the night's going to continue, so we're just going to keep making it happen. So Rhoena comes over to me and my boy Chris over there, and we continue our conversation. So first question you asked, so how long have you known Phil? Man, immediately I knew what this conversation was about. Immediately I knew. I sat up straight, got my game face on. I was ready to answer these questions right away. You know what I'm saying? So she comes over. This is a best friend interrogation. She was trying to get an inside scoop on my boy Phil, and I will represent him well. So I was this. All right, step one, I had to figure out her intent with my brother. So why are you asking this question? Are you interested? She said, no, I'm just curious. I was like, all right, or she's just curious. I was like, all right, we'll make that happen. I said, in my head, I already had all the alarms going off. I knew what was really going down. Step two, I had to establish best friend credibility. I'm like, listen, I knew Phil, we were roommates, sophomore, senior year. Even before that, we knew each other. We knew each other really well. This is 11 years in the making. This is my brother right here. Step two, I nailed it. All right, so I thought I was done. Then she looked at me in the face. I was like, oh man, I knew this was gonna be the hardest question. She said, so, is Phil innocent? How is Phil with the ladies? Oh gosh, why? So, it got me really nervous, asking that. I had a Long Island iced tea though, so I knew I was gonna be good. I took a long sip of the Long Island iced tea, and I, started to answer the question. I said, well, Phil is great with all the ladies he's interested in, just as he is with everybody he meets in life. Phil is just a great guy in that way. And I was like, all right, cool. But I can't say Phil is innocent. Step three, I couldn't ruin it, but I had to be truthful. So, Phil is guilty of, being a great guy. Phil is guilty of, I had to do it. Phil is guilty of being very intelligent. Phil is also guilty of being very fun. And Phil is guilty of being just a fantastic human being. I was like, wow, okay, I nailed that one as well. I was like, all right, cool. But I had to add in my own friend touch. So I know you're interested in my boy, so no use hiding it. Yeah, we both laughed and kept it moving. But this was beautiful. Watching their love story develop has been one of the most beautiful things that I've witnessed. I knew the first time I met her that this day was going to happen. They might have known her yet, but I knew it. I knew she was still his heart. I knew Phil was still her heart as well. Every day that we hung out together, from like rooftop parties, random run-ins in the city, it's always a great time when I meet these two together. The love that they show each other when they stare into each other in these eyes. If you saw the speech today, if you saw their vows today, that's just true love. It's a really beautiful thing. A brother don't cry that much, but a tear almost came out to say. So I just want to say, everybody raise your glasses. All right, let's toast to this beautiful couple right here. And let's get ready to celebrate. We gonna turn it up tonight, everybody. Thank y'all. Love y'all so much, baby.
My emotions are so strong that I can't prevent myself from combining tears and smile. This is truly a moment that only fathers who marry their daughter will understand. Today, I am proud. A little sad, I must admit, but above all, very happy. Proud first, Rhoena, to see what a woman you have become. Today, you engage in a beautiful connection of adults at the side of Philip. I am also proud to see that your mother and I have been able to raise you with happiness up to this always sacred threshold of marriage. And I am a little sad, of course very emotional, because you are leaving our home. I would like to take our daughter, my wife and I, because what for? For being born out of our own connection. Rhoena has filled us with joy every since her birth. She offers us only satisfaction in the person she is today. On this day, I am certainly the happiest father in the world. Looking at you with your husband, I can only rejoice in the happiness that emanates from your union, your connection, and that light that emanates from your dazzling eye. I am so happy because the one you have chosen is a wonderful young man. You are both blessed to be found each other. So, my daughter, you have given me the gift of a son. I'll welcome with great pleasure within our family. I did think I was going to see a day as important as the one you were born. Today, when I see you in a wedding dress, I am as proud and fulfilled. I never thought such a day would come that I would be so moved. My dear, you are a ray of sunshine that has always been able to illuminate our life. You are superb as a bride. You will be a beautiful wife, and I hope soon a beautiful mother. Cultivate your happiness every day, and no matter what happens, I will be there for you, as always. We have accepted Philip, whom you choose with great happiness, because he immediately knew what to make your eyes shine. Finally, let me tell you, Wowo, this nickname we call you, everybody, of the friend, your father, your uncle, everybody, we call you Wowo. Tipupon, yeah, Tipupon. Tipupon. We have accepted Philip, who you choose with great happiness, because he immediately knew how to make your eyes shine. Finally, let me tell you, Wowo, that I cherish you as much as you are a young bride as when you were a young girl. Philip, take care of her. She deserves it. And you know it as much as I do. In this world, I would like to wish you good life to both of you. Thank you very much. I love you so much.
Some say the angels are your brothers, yeah. They told you about me, said you're just what she needs. And I find myself thanking your mother for giving birth to a saint. My spirit flies when I say your name. If there's one thing that's true, it's that I was born to love you. 'Cause your eyes are the windows to heaven. Your smile could heal a million souls. Your love completes my existence. You're the other half that makes me whole. You're the only other half that makes me whole. My dreams come true over and over again, and I honestly, truly believe you and me are written in the stars. I live my whole life through to giving thanks to you. 'Cause your eyes are the windows to heaven. Your smile could heal a million souls. Your love completes my existence. You're the other half that makes me whole. You're the only other half that makes me that makes me whole. All the ladies, please come up. All the ladies, please come up. Ladies, come up. Ladies, come up. Friends, bridesmaids, aunts, cousins, please come up with me on the stage. I know you guys know this song. That's so deep in your eyes. Talk to more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2 or 3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame.
I still don't understand just how Philip could do what no one else can. Hey!